One is a bastard and the
What else
other's
could
a
go
prick.
wrong?
Argue over tunneling shit.
I wouldn't know.
One is a
No
shyster
headphones,
and the
no
other's
cameras,
a bum.
no fucking worries,
It
bro.
doesn't matter which one.
Yeah, this is like
One
unplugged.
is an idiot, it might be both of them. Shut up, dude.
Welcome to Shut Up Dude Unplugged. I'm Jizzy McKnight.
I'm Halvis.
What's up, man?
Not much. I've got some funny shit tonight that
Oh, yeah?
I've been goofing off on.
It's been a funny week.
Yeah, but did you know it's been 27,342 days since a children's media franchise published a book with the N-word in it?
What, so no one's done it since then?
Apparently.
You're telling me that out of all Trumps in a circle or releasing children's book, not
Maybe.
one of them's pulled the Huck Finn?
So who do you think? Sesame Street, Barney, Bob the Builder, or Thomas and Friends?
Well, if things were lifelike, it'd be Bob the Builder.
Oi.
I'm going to say it's not Thomas or Friends. What was the other two?
It was Bob the Builder, Barney, Sesame Street, sorry.
I'm going to go Barney.
It was Thomas and Friends.
It was Thomas! They're in the UK. What are they even talking about?
Can you read this out in the...
I almost certainly can't, but
Yeah.
let me take a look.
But you can do the...
What word would you like me to use in place of the... Oh my goodness. What word should I use in place of that word? The guard's flag waved, his whistle blew, and they were off. Soon, in the distance, they saw the bridge. There were the boys, and they all had stones. "Are you ready, Henry?" said his driver. "Sneeze hard when I tell you." "Now!" he said, and turned the handle. "Atisha! Atisha! Atishu!" Smoke and steam and ashes spouted from his funnel. They went all over the bridge and all over the boys, who ran away as black as ninjas. Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
So 20, what did you say, 27,000?
Dun, dun, dun.
What year is that from? What's 27,000 days?
27,342 days since that came out, apparently.
How many is that in don't sit there like a fact check or you'll get yelled at like a fact check.
She even asked and we said no, and it still didn't save her.
Wow. Well, we've come a long way in some
interesting,
respects.
I thought it would be cool to get you to read it in that accent, but that was way cooler.
Ah, nice. That's fun. Not the use of that word, but the radio show that we're doing. Did you see the guy this week? He's on Fox News and he's obviously wearing a latex mask. Did you see that guy?
I really wanted to bring that up.
Yeah, what'd you think about that?
Have you
Do
seen?
you think maybe these people are fucking everywhere?
Bro, have you seen the one of it's like an Antifa representative talking on Fox News?
Oh, yeah.
And he's like a guy with, like, you know,
Oh, and they always use the same guy.
Yeah, bro. Bro, I love
But
that.
this time I'm Raul.
I hope that guy goes backstage and takes off the Antifa mask, then takes off that mask.
Yeah, yeah.
And that's what that was.
Yeah.
That's layer number 2.
Yeah, maybe right.
And a different guy has to do it every week.
Yeah.
Like Rey Mysterio.
Is that how Rey Mysterio works?
I reckon there's 4 of them.
You reckon?
No one man can do that.
I mean, that's a persuasive argument.
I'm just talking him up. He's the man.
Yeah.
But yes, I did see that mask.
Yeah.
Did you see when...
Why do you think that took place?
Because it's an alien.
Yeah, I don't know about that.
It's got to be. That's
I just
the
think we talk
only
about
explanation.
talking heads that go on TV and
It's the only
manufacture
explanation.
consent and shit, bro. I think there's a good chance that plenty of them are not who they appear to be.
I think it's aliens because otherwise it's fucking stupid.
Yeah.
That, like, please be reptiles for another dimension fucking with our media.
I'm
Because
afraid
I don't want
the pattern of history would suggest that unfortunately, no, it's just fucking
it's
dumb.
just dumb ass people.
Yeah.
Bro, did you notice when he's talking?
Yeah.
The hole mimics the mouth
What's
movements?
flapping with his jaw, yeah.
Yeah, but it's like, it just makes this really cool, fucked up image. Like,
It's
adds
weird.
to it.
It's weird, and
I don't think
I saw people going like, "Well, that's obviously just the shadow from his collar," and I'm like, "What the fuck is wrong with you? What video are you watching?"
For the record, I don't think it's an alien. I genuinely think it's like just they have a roster of fellas who have to play this talking.
Maybe he just had like a big fucked up thing on his face, or maybe he had surgery on his face or something. I don't fucking know. The point is, that person was on the news in a latex mask, obviously.
Which proves they can make those.
Yeah, enough to go on the fucking news with, bro.
Tom Cruise tried to tell us this ages ago
Yeah,
with Mission
absolutely.
Impossible.
Yeah. No, I've seen videos of people putting them on, and this will be a 10-second video of someone turning into another person.
It's insane.
Yeah, bro. That's pretty wild.
Impressive.
Yeah. What else is going on? There's a bunch of Trump shit, but maybe the funniest one was him explaining that he's not going to his son's wedding.
Yes, that's brilliant. Of course he's not.
Of course he's fucking not.
Of course he's
not.
I bet if he goes, he's like, prima nocta.
I don't know what that means.
Doesn't he get to fuck the bride?
Is that what that is?
Yeah.
Fucking probably, yeah.
That's like...
I guarantee you he's pulled that move before.
Fact check myself.
Oh my goodness.
That's the... I'm sure that's the thing. I was off Braveheart.
Oh yeah.
Where like, they change it of like somebody else can hook up with this bride before the...
Yeah.
Right of the first night, cuz.
Sure.
So if someone gets married, someone else gets to rail the wife before the husband.
Simpler times. What was funniest to me about it, bro?
Simpler times. You fucking hear that, Jamiroquai? So what
was funniest to me about it is the way Trump was describing it, because when he kind of said from his desk, like, yeah, I'm not going to my son's wedding, guys, I'm not going to be at my son's wedding, I have good reasons for doing that, not specific reasons, but I have good reasons I can't. It's because I love America so fucking much. Put out a big tweet
I do
or whatever.
Have this thing, Iran.
Yeah.
Like he said it like a teenager,
bro. But the funniest thing about it is, like, I'd love to go to his wedding. You know, he's someone I've known for a long time. So like, what? Fucking.
He just
can't pretend to be a normal human being.
He probably thinks his kids are gone. Like he thinks those children are gone, and these are other people.
Maybe.
Yeah. At this point, I'm meaning. Yeah.
Are you saying because of the dementia?
Yes.
Yeah.
Because he's now that he has dementia and he's looking all fucked up.
Yeah.
He's like Wario to Biden being Mario.
Yeah, there's some of that.
Like he's a wild-looking man.
Like a sprightly 80 years old as opposed to the decrepit Joe Biden, 81 years old.
Boy, at this point, they should fight.
Yeah.
Yeah, they should fight.
I reckon fucking... Do you reckon Joe would throw hands, bro? Do you reckon at this point he'd take it? Because he's still like a lifelong cushy nerd,
I bet
right?
Joe Biden probably has Rick off Rick and Morty's exoskeleton. But it's like his real skeleton is titanium and shit.
And he comes out like, you thought I was high when I was in office. His pupils are fucking huge. He's all yoked.
He's just jacked ass. He just flexes and he's like... What?
Doesn't know where he is.
Doesn't know what's going on. Yeah. Did you see? You know how old mate Ben Shapiro?
Oh yeah. What about him?
You know they're
consummate entertainer.
They're not doing too well over at the old Daily Wire.
Oh, they're not doing that well.
Nah.
Oh, that's too bad. Weren't they going to make a King Arthur TV series that their guy,
don't watch it.
One of their idiots in charge decided that he was a real. Big time director because he had a good YouTube channel or subscribers on his YouTube channel or whatever, and so they let him take like hundreds of millions of dollars of Daily Wire money to make a King Arthur TV series, which no one would ever give a shit about.
Yeah,
and the idea, I think their idea is a King Arthur show, a modern King Arthur show, no black people. I think that's the big dream, and they're like, everybody would watch that, right, guys?
Like Lord of the Rings,
something like that, dude. Yeah. They just kind of skated in at the last moment.
Well, young Ben, his entire show is now YouTube ads.
What do you mean?
Like he's having to pay to make his whole episodes of his show.
So your kid might be watching YouTube and the ad is an entire Ben Shapiro show.
Yeah.
That's more dystopian than many things we've discussed on this show.
It's fucked up, eh?
Yeah, bro. That's wild.
Oh, there's a few things that I've been seeing lately that I was really like, wow, I didn't see this coming.
Yeah.
Like, did you know the president of Ireland's sister has been kidnapped by Israel?
No.
Yeah,
Did
she
she
was
go
on one
on
of
the
the flotillas.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, and yeah, it's not anywhere. There's fuck all news about it.
Really?
Yeah.
That's interesting.
And everyone's like, wow, you'd think that would cause more shit than it has.
Ousted issued a joint statement with a bunch of other countries.
I do have that as
today, which
part
is
of my news as well.
They fucking after a short 3 years of killing tens of thousands of kids, they were finally like, guys, we actually don't like this.
United Kingdom, France, Germany, Italy, Canada, Australia, New Zealand, Norway, Netherlands.
Yeah. And it's about it's saying you guys have to stop the West Bank settlement and shit.
That's like all the superheroes showing up at the Avengers showing up once it's done.
Yeah.
Like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
That's fuck yous.
Bro, did you see that Trump posted a picture of himself with an alien?
Yeah, bro.
So that was barely a blip for a lot of people. But I've been like, it's an AI generated. Sorry to spoil it for everybody, not a real picture.
Yeah.
AI generated picture of him kind of walking with an alien. For some reason, the alien's in handcuffs. Doesn't make a lot of sense until you realize that the violation is the point, and there are people whose belief structures and moral codes Trump hasn't violated yet, who were violated by that.
Yep.
So alien people, while he's directed the intelligence agencies to release a bunch of bullshit, like a bunch of kind of spurious and disprovable modern UFO shit.
Polymarket's got high odds about the 4 species being announced soon.
Oh yeah.
Apparently that's a leak from the White House.
Okay, that'll be fun. But
do you know
there'll
what
be people
what the most advanced race of the out of the 4 species is? That we're like, oh man, these guys.
I think we're talking aliens.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, it's the white ones.
It is, bro. It's the Nordics.
Yeah, bro. Yeah.
Of course it fucking is.
I don't know if I've talked about this on the show, bro, but conspiracy theorists are like improv comedians who just yes and each other, like, and they can't go back because that would spoil the whole gig. So one of them will be like, oh fucking the sun is actually made of plasma, and scientists will be like, yes, and there are 7 different kinds of aliens. And one of them goes, yes, and the white ones are the most powerful. Yeah. Everyone goes, yes, and like you can't stop that guy, or you have to stop the guy before him. So first guy to say racist stuff and put it in the alien law, it gets to be in there now.
I saw there's a thing I follow, I think it's on Instagram, called like the Hard Times or something, and they're like a punk rocky metal onion news.
Yeah, bro, I know the Hard Times. Yeah.
Oh yeah, their one was like release of alien files uncovers Donald Trump is linked to bigger pedophile space ring. Bigger pedophile ring in space.
Yeah,
I thought that was a pretty hard case.
Yeah, bro.
Those guys can be quite funny, but it's the Trump shit's just.
But if the thing about that one picture, there'll be people whose faces he didn't piss in yet, who now feel like their face has been pissed in. And if you're listening to the sound of my voice, if Trump hasn't violated what you hold sacred yet, just wait.
Yeah,
just wait, because he's doing all of them.
Yeah, the UFO people are still like weirdly dedicated to the idea that this might swing round. Like he still might.
Yeah,
like the ones that UFO and Trump Venn diagram, those guys, that support both things.
They think the jangling keys are going to turn into irrefutable proof of aliens.
Yes,
yeah.
No, I think
they're not.
One of the first conspiracy theories you told me was Project Bluebeam.
Right, yeah.
I hadn't heard of that until
that would totally work
me.
on people.
I think that's where they're going.
It would work on people better now than when I first heard about it.
I think it's gonna work.
Yeah, I think it will too. Yeah, there's a lot of things that I previously dismissed as being like too unrealistic or far-fetched for whatever reason that I'm now kind of buying back into.
Bro, you add all that shit with the mask guy.
The most evil cunts are trying to do the most evil stuff.
yeah, all the time.
They probably read the same stuff as me.
Yep.
Right? So, it gives them a, like, oh, fuck, hey, maybe we should build a Death Star.
Yep.
You know? Like, that would be tight. I've read all about them.
Did you... I can't remember if we talked about this or not. The Disney cruise.
I don't know.
Oh, so a Disney cruise ship?
Is that the Hansavirus cruise ship?
No.
It's a different one. It's a different horror.
Yeah.
Yeah.
28 staff on a Disney cruise ship arrested for child porn.
No. Fuck, I think we did talk about this.
Yeah. I can't remember if we have or not.
I don't know if we talked about it on air. Yeah.
But yeah, it's gone, it's way bigger. Like, it turns out there's heaps of people implicated in that.
Yeah.
But just conveniently, at the same time, there was another virus on another cruise ship.
Oh, yeah. Interesting.
Yeah. Bro, I think Boy Who Cried Wolf has happened, because you know what's fucking up some stuff now?
What?
Ebola. Mm-hmm. It's back.
Yeah, it's back. Yeah.
Yeah, bro. And it's the fucking electric boogaloo. Like, it's gonna get way worse.
We'll see, bro.
I think that one is, it seems like they fucked around too many times with the pandemic idea. Like, you just willed it into being now.
I think, I don't know, bro. I think there's some, they want it real bad, especially the news, like a pandemic kicking off, other than Trump getting re-elected, which they all very much wanted.
And now we're not talking about the Disney cruise ship that had the pedophile fellas on it, but keep going.
We're not talking about that anymore, you're right,
Yeah, that's all I was trying to do there.
Yeah,
that's all I was trying to show was how hilarious it is that there's a Disney cruise ship with pedophile shit going on, and no one knows about it, and as soon as you talk about it, it's like, oh, cruise ship. Do you mean this cruise ship? Nah, well, I heard, and it can just easily...
It's also one of those very distasteful things. It's something that people think is as wholesome, butting up against the worst evil and intertwining with it. Even though Disney's not wholesome. They tell some wholesome stories, but as an entity, they're not wholesome. They don't have wholesome roots, and they don't do wholesome activities. The last person I told this
to was like, because Disney's evil.
Yeah.
We all know that.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah. 28 staff.
28 staff implicated in it. That's fucking bad, eh?
That's high.
Yeah, that's high. that's not some bad apples.
Yeah. How much? I don't know how much staff you need to have for 28 pedophiles to be an okay number.
Yeah. Fuck. A stadium full of people, 28 is too many pedophiles, bro.
That's what I mean.
Yeah.
I don't know.
If you're watching a rugby game, 30,000 screaming fans in the seats on the team on the field. Two teams of pedophiles. Too many pedophiles.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah.
An army. You'd have an invading force of 1 million cunts, bro, and 28 pedophiles.
Yeah, bro. Too many.
Be too many.
There's too many. Get your whole shit out of here. You have too many pedophiles.
Bro, you could have a population of 1 billion.
Yeah.
And 28 is like, I think there you're like, well, that could happen.
Yeah.
Because that happens. That doesn't make it okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a very interesting number.
But I got a bunch of Trump stuff, but the one that might be worth talking about is the IRS is giving Trump $1.776 billion.
Yeah.
Get it? Like, that's epic, right? That is 1776. Isn't it cool that the just and correct and fair amount of money happened to be the meme number? Isn't that cool how that worked out? Like, it's just a coincidence in that way. It's not that he's being given a symbolic amount of money by an agency that he controls.
Now, this wouldn't happen to be the money that, in part of the deal, it says that him and his family can't be sued.
I have the language here. They describe it as a settlement, which it's not, because the judge had thrown out the case ruling that it was Trump suing himself. So what he was doing was suing the IRS for $10 billion for leaking his tax records. So that happened. The leak happened under an IRS that he controlled when he was president. He was one of 450,000 people whose tax records were leaked. So the judge ruled it, thank you. The judge ruled it as, dude, dog, you can't be president and sue the IRS and give yourself 10, that's not a legal thing that you're doing. And after that case, so they dropped the case, and right after that, the IRS is like, we've reached a settlement. Right? Seems a little funny. But the language is, this is a clause that's included in it. quote, the United States is hereby forever barred and precluded from prosecuting or pursuing examinations or similar or related reviews against Trump or related or affiliated individuals, end quote. So that includes family members, related companies, and trusts. Basically, if you're Trump, if you know Trump, the IRS is never allowed to investigate you.
Fuck off, man.
This is swamp draining. You just don't understand swamp draining in 4D chess, bro.
I do.
No, you don't. You obviously don't get it. This is great. I was thinking about this $1.776 billion. It's an epic number. How many people were at Jan 6 that were charged? 1,000?
Oh, yeah.
Was it about 1,600?
I think
was it about enough that you could give each one of those $1 million and say, hey, remember me at the election, wink.
Did you see
Get some like-minded friends.
Did you see the press conference?
It also says that you can't check where the money's going. So they're allowed to hand it out, including 2 convicted felons, and if they do anything with that money, they're not allowed to investigate that. Yeah.
Did you see when Trump got asked about it?
Yeah.
He said because loyalty is
everything to me or something like
worth more than the law.
Yeah.
And if you
spoken like a true rapist.
Yeah, bro. Yeah, it's exactly that. Like it's insane. And he's like, nah, if you do this for me, you're gonna get paid. Yeah. It's like, get fucked.
He was saying
that's a twisty.
He was saying the day after the Capitol attacks that everyone involved should be prosecuted, that they'd done the wrong thing and all that. But
he's all shit.
Say whatever you want, Ty, mate. We don't have to do too much more Trump shit. I did want to talk about the clav, because something very funny's been happening with the clav. Yeah. Whereas if he's going to go into a situation, they just put a more naturally handsome man in front of him and watch him fucking melt down. So he did this ABC interview.
No, wait on.
Yeah.
So what I think, I know where you're going and I want you to continue.
Sure.
But it's really funny because the clav acts like this is how you have to look smacks. And it's like, do you mean being hot?
Yeah.
And he's like, no, it's more than that. It's like Zoolander.
Right.
Yeah. But all of the idiots that watch him are like easily swayed by a hot stepdaddy.
Sure.
You know, something like that. So they put that cunt on 60 Minutes and Australia just went, here's a journalist from Aussie.
We made the Hemsworth. Here's one of our fucking rank and file journalists.
That's pretty much. Did you know there's like 4 Hemsworths, by the way? Here's just Dave. Yeah, and that cunt went in, and the entire world of Clav went, oh my God, did you see that guy? Yeah. And then a judge did the same thing.
Yes, bro. Yeah. That's why I wanted to bring it in. So whoever, I don't know what the process is for which cases get assigned to which judges, but it's the funniest thing that you could do to Clav is just give him a handsome judge.
Bro, that's just what happens to meth heads.
Yeah.
Yeah, meth heads just run into their consequences. Because you just took up all your fun that you're going to have for the next couple of weeks in an hour.
Shit, you're right. He's getting like poetic justice from the universe because of his fucking meth. Oh, yes, you're right, bro.
It's like, that's just how it works.
Yeah.
Meth concentrates all your fun into the next 4 hours.
Yeah.
Like, that's why cunts keep doing it.
Yeah.
But eventually that runs out and you get fucked on by the universe. So, because he's microdosing fucking meth, he's microdosing reality.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't believe for a second that he's microdosing meth.
Fuck no, that guy's doing heaps. Yeah. Dude, how do you reckon he was hitting himself in
No one plays a little bit of World of Warcraft, okay?
Was he hitting himself in the face with the would before or after the meth?
I think before. And the reason I think that is because I've heard him say that his mum used to hate him, would try to stop him smashing his own face with a hammer. For some reason his mother didn't like that. But I assume you'd be an adult before you were able to get meth. So I don't know.
It's retarded the how far that manscaping universe has gone. Yeah. And that it's clear. I think everybody too has worked out that guy's just like Peter Thiel's bankrolling that.
Yeah. I've still only heard that from you, but I've heard it enough times that I'm starting to accept it. That's how we are now.
What about
But it's real funny. Just if any time he's in front of someone more handsome than him, he looks like he wants to cry and hit someone.
Yeah, he can't handle it.
Yeah, right. He can't exist next to someone who's hot without having earned it like he did.
Or worked on it, like hit himself in the face with a hammer.
Yeah, bro. That's him earning it. That's him suffering to be hot. And this fucking judge.
That's why when he was in Australia, he OD'd.
Did he OD?
Yeah.
Is he alive?
Yeah, but he was fucked out on camera.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
When I say OD,
well, maybe
he blacked out, but I don't know what he took.
Maybe we'll get lucky and he'll OD before he kills someone.
Yeah. I don't know. It's like, do we expect like the hedonistic bullshit to go away?
I didn't. No.
Because everything else has gotten dumber. So of course that would.
Yeah.
Yeah, like the rock star lifestyle of cocaine and throwing TVs out of hotel windows of the 80s.
Yeah.
And the wild drinking and the glam metal and all that shit.
Yeah.
That was cool.
Yeah.
You know, that used to be like fascinating to humans. And now it's like this dude's just like, hey, check me out. I've put all of the things in place to be perceived as successful.
Yeah.
And then he just monks that. And idiots, just like the people that like all that other hedonistic dumb shit, just moved that way.
Yeah.
I think that's just what's happening. I don't think it's as I don't think it's as different to what was going on when cunts weren't putting it all on the internet.
Yeah.
It's just now people, it's like Tiger Woods got caught cheating and everyone's like, I can't believe he was doing that. That'd be horrible if someone did that. Hey babe. Like, yeah, that's fucking same deal.
Yeah.
Can you believe this cunt's doing this? Kinda.
Yeah, but yeah.
I know dudes that like weren't streaming that were living like that.
Yeah. Yeah.
And the hammer thing was just because it sucked. Not because they thought it was going to make them pretty.
Crack up. Sitting there watching reruns of The Simpsons, hitting your face with a hammer like, fuck this.
Yeah.
God damn it.
Yeah. Gate Park, can you fucking believe it? I got one just for you.
Yeah.
New Zealand's Government Communications Security Bureau, their satellite spy base has been revealed. It was secretly geolocating targets for U.S. military operations, including capture-kill operations for Israel, without telling our government.
Yeah. So I brought something like this into the podcast a while ago about a piece of tech that they'd recovered from the GCSB building that they never said whose it was. It was some foreign intelligence agency. Yeah. So I think I've also described New Zealand as a satellite state of the US.
Yeah, I just wanted. That's why I was letting you know that that's like fully come out there.
Is this the same story? Is that what that tech was being used for, or is this something different?
This is something different.
Okay.
Yeah, they were doing shit
because it was theorized at the time that that's what that tech was.
They were doing shit by request.
Yeah.
Just because they were asked.
So the GCSB's being asked by the America Pentagon or whatever and Israel and Mossad to do stuff, and they go, "Yes, we don't need to tell our guys."
Yes.
Yeah, good. Good work, guys. Good fucking work. Issue another couple joint statements about how you don't want them settling the West Bank, bro.
Yeah. Now, can we pause for a second?
If
I want to show you a video, and then we'll come straight back on while you're laughing.
You got it.
Okay. My mum offered to pay for your 23andMe because she doesn't believe you're not Jewish.
Amazing, but I would rather not give my genetic data to unknown actors. Check this out, bro. We are recording, yeah. Sweet. Check this out, bro. This is I thought this video was cool. This is like an AI video of the Anakin Padme meme.
AI needs it.
Oh, I've seen this.
To cure cancer, right?
I thought this fucking lit me up, mate. It's so
of course. Yes.
We're curing cancer. Right?
It zooms out and she's got massive tits. Fantastic. Somebody used AI right. It's 2 weeks in a row.
Now, I believe they're referred to as cannons.
Yeah, that's true. You're right. I messed up the vernacular.
Oh, bro, I've had some weird videos that I had to be like, come on, I'm going to look into this.
Yeah.
Bro, do you know about the tick?
The cartoon show from the 90s?
There's a tick in America going round.
A tick?
Yeah.
Like a spasm?
Like a bug.
Like the insect that lives on cows and eats their blood?
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, apparently, you know how if they bite you, you can get Lyme disease?
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a new thing they do. Apparently, there's these ticks out there that if they bite you, you become allergic to red meat. You become allergic to meat. Like, you can't eat or consume meat, you just throw it straight back up.
Really?
Yeah, it's cool. Let me see if I can fact check it while I'm talking about it. Now, I heard this on all sorts of different weird stuff, like different news sources and shit. Rogan's got people who are like, yes, no, I 100% have this now.
Rogan's got the whole Epstein Files crew.
Of course he does.
Yeah.
But there's some weird shit about this being a real disease.
Right. Did you know the Disney cruise ship's full of pedophiles?
Yeah, bro.
Yeah.
Now, you see the thing here with the alpha-gal syndrome.
Yeah.
Food allergy, happens after a tick bite, and you can't eat red meat.
That'd be the scariest thing in the world to Joseph Rogan.
Yeah. Well, yeah, it's apparently really affecting people, and like
How many people are diagnosed or whatever?
Fucking got rid of the thingy.
Oh, yeah.
But you can like do shit to get rid of it.
Yeah.
But it comes back stronger.
Interesting.
Yeah. Now, what's also weird is heaps of farmers keep catching guys in helicopters dumping boxes of hundreds of ticks on their land all across America.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, now
we're in Rogan territory, bro. Now we're at pallets of fucking bricks at the protests time.
I got the videos of these things getting dropped off and cunts going and filming it, and it's like, even if they're not these fucking alpha gal fucking disease carrying ticks, who the fuck's dropping heaps of insects off all over the fucking place?
Yeah,
without notifying people, because that's not how that happens.
I don't know.
Yeah.
What would be the end game here, though?
If you're the guy selling synthetic meat or testing vaccines.
Oh, yeah. So, like, synthetic meat might not trigger it. Is that the proposition?
Yeah.
This whole thing sounds a little bit fucking sketchy, I gotta say.
Yeah, a couple years ago, though, you used to say something else was sketchy, my friend.
Yeah.
Everything's on the fucking table these days.
I guess you're right, bro.
Yeah.
It's a big table.
It's a big table. That's the thing to remember.
Yeah.
If it turns out Bill Gates went mad because of the syphilis and couldn't get the antibiotics to his wife the right way to... Remember he was going to crush them up and put it in their food?
Yeah, this is what Epstein said, like in a draft email to himself, that he was gonna send to Bill Gates, but that's the thrust of it.
Bro, doesn't Bill Gates have that energy?
What, of drugging his wife?
With antibiotics to hide the sex diseases? Yeah.
Mate, he would do it in the most like rat-like manner, right?
Yeah.
Like very underhanded and skittery. Yeah.
I don't know. When I see the farmers and shit being like, why the fuck are all these bugs being released?
Yeah.
And they're not talking about the fucking Lyme disease.
They could just ask the US government, hey, why are you doing that? Right?
There's no one to ask because they cut all the funding, eh?
Yeah, bro. Yeah.
Is that where you were going with that?
Well, yeah, I think if you call the US government now, you probably get an automated response that tells you to go fuck yourself, liberal.
Nah, it's a glorious example of how well AI can work. That's why New Zealand...
You want to talk about New Zealand AI, do you?
I think there's a duck-bodied somewhere that you want to talk about. Should we have a break and kick in?
Yeah, we could do that, bro, yeah.
What is our time at?
Half an hour, bro.
Sweet, yep, wicked.
I don't know what this one sounds like. And I don't have my headphones.
It's fine, it's good, it's
okay.
Good. We're all right. Fuck, that'd be a lot if it was spicy.
Yeah. If I remember it correctly, there's some big triumphant horns happening. Okay.
And then you doing a accent that has nothing wrong with it.
Yeah, I think that's probably correct. I think if you isolated any of the individual things that I'm saying in that crowd full of... I think all of them individually would be fine.
Okay, we're back.
Yeah, we're so back. Right, we've got public service cuts in New Zealand. They're going to cut about 14% of the total.
9,000?
Yeah, so slashing the public service once didn't work, so they're going to do it again and harder. It's 8,700 people.
But do you know how you can tell that this is like being pushed in from a AI point of view.
There's a few ways, yes.
I think it's because David Seymour is acting like a cock again in a laughy way.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
bro, I've heard him doing interviews and he gets asked the question. I think it's a bit rich.
He only does it when it's got to be an Atlas thing that's been pushed in.
Yeah,
he's allowed to do all the other stuff he wants.
Yes.
And then occasionally he gets a fucking stern this one.
Yeah.
And I think watching all of the piece of shit celebrities that aren't doing anything anymore coming out being like, AI is our best friend. Go fuck yourselves.
Get fucked.
Yeah, fuck yous. AI slop is one of the worst things that's ever happened to the human mind.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah.
It'll be. I did hear it positively phrased at some point in the last couple of weeks. Somebody said that AI is going to destroy bad art, and you won't see bad art in the future because all AI art is mediocre, but you can't really make it make good art. But it's an amalgam of all the art that's come before, so it's very good at creating very mediocre art.
Yep.
And if it's that low effort to make mediocre art, people might stop putting a lot of effort into making bad art, and we might experience less bad art as a result.
Do you think that?
I don't necessarily buy that argument, but
I think artists are now going harder.
Yeah.
And people who have ever had an inkling of the art are going back to it.
Yeah, bro. Yeah, I think there's some of that. I
think it's a natural rebellion to a threat.
Yeah.
Like, I think it is a threat to human creativity and expression and all that.
Yeah.
But I think it's in the same way that if you threaten our political ideas, we react a certain way.
Yeah.
I think subconsciously everybody who likes this stuff is going to start producing way more cooler shit.
Yeah, bro.
The unfortunate part is it's... this doesn't matter. It doesn't matter what we do. The amount of wealth and idiots combined behind the idea of data centers everywhere and shit like that, we're fucked. It's I unfortunately saw a thing the other day about Thomas Massey losing that seat.
Well, we might come back to him.
Yeah, well, I saw somebody asked about it, and it's like, well, it's really starting to prove that you can't vote your way out of this.
You can't vote your way out of that one, boys.
You can't vote your way out of any of it.
Over in the US, at least, they're not voting their way out of this one, bro.
We're not.
Yeah, quite
possibly.
We're
not going to vote our way out of it either.
Well, they're cheating. The Tories here are cheating. When they ban same-day voting, it's cheating.
Everybody's going to cheat.
Yeah.
We just happen to have the unfortunate circumstance that the guys that have better ideas are...
They're worse at arguing, and they don't want to use the underhanded tactics that make people win.
Thank you, because I was going to say something different.
Yeah, bro. Yeah. They don't have any bastards, and you're playing a bastards game.
Yeah.
Yeah, bro.
Not only...
you need some cunts.
Have you seen the movie Dodgeball?
Yeah.
Bro, that's what our political system is, eh?
You reckon?
Yeah, bro. It's Dodgeball.
What part of it?
It's Labour and National.
Uh-huh.
Well, Labour is the fucking ragtag
it's Vince
group
Vaughn.
of...
Chris Hipkins is Vince Vaughn.
Yeah. Nah, Kieran Reid's the Vince Vaughn.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, because he's going to be in charge.
Oh, you reckon?
Yeah. Well, anyway, it's that ragtag bunch who just really know what family means.
Yeah.
Versus millions of dollars of experts and cunts.
Yeah, bro.
And unfortunately, it's business. You need to be a cunt.
Yeah. And what's worse than business, bro, it's politics. It's much more cutthroat.
Yeah, well, okay, that's fair. But if you take cunts who are already awesome at being cunts and then put them in a political system.
Oh, yeah.
Like, I can't believe how... Do you remember a little while back there was that email got leaked and it was telling all the national guys how to talk and sound more relatable?
No, I don't know.
This is why I listen
They all do media training, though.
This is why I listen to ZB, though, to know thy enemy.
Oh, I know. That's when I've listened to it in the past, it's been in that way. I heard that guy, Adam Savage, the Mythbusters guy.
Yeah.
I heard him explaining, he basically distilled media training down. He's like, here's what I got out of it, is if someone asks you a question that you don't want to answer, pretend they asked you a question that you do want to answer.
Yeah.
So if someone goes, what happened with this big fuck up, you reframe the question mentally as... Are you working very hard on fixing things? So you take the question, what happened with this big fuck up? And you go, I can say that I'm working very hard on all this.
Yeah.
You know?
But
and you didn't answer the question. You answered a totally different one. I thought it was interesting that he distilled it down like that.
I think they do also as a business, these are our values.
Yeah.
And anytime you get asked a question that you don't know or want to answer,
right,
you just bring it back to your values.
Sure.
That's the way out.
Right.
In the same way that if you fuck up at work and they hit you up, make up some bullshit that you were adhering to one of the values and they'll back the fuck off.
Interesting.
I think that's what they're doing. Like, it's business talk. Like, when I worked at their place and found that out, that if you say...
you invoke their highest tenets back to them?
Kind of, but you're only doing it in this like weird construct that is your job.
Sure.
You know, you can just use these magic words the right way and they'll back the fuck off.
Yeah.
Because if they can't argue with you when you use those. I think that's why National has the guys they have, is because they're the ones who have worked out that's how you do shit.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter how you feel. It doesn't matter how you think.
No, all that matters is winning.
Yeah, but there's also a language to that no one else is using.
Sure.
So it's like if I was in a workplace with somebody who was trying to unionize, I think I could just use the values to deconstruct their entire thing.
Sure.
Oh, do you feel like this is, you know, you could just you wouldn't have to say anything.
Yeah.
You'd just have to use the values and you would win in corporate speak.
Yeah.
And that's all you have to do.
Yeah.
That's why I think these lawyers and shit get paid so much money, because they can think in corporate speak and just find every fucking loophole. And so when you've got
lawyers
people
are more
going...
like legalese rather than corporate speak, I would draw a distinction there.
Yeah. So when you've got people going into politics who want to make a change, they are going to get eaten alive by somebody who wants to win. Yeah. 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 And if you've come from like the super corporate end, you win lethal.
You've got no reason as a large business entity in this country not to donate to the Tories. That makes all the sense in the world. You're going to get your taxes lowered. You kick them $100,000, and if you're running a $50 million business, you'd make that back easy. It makes good sense to do that. And on the other side of the spectrum, it kind of doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense to fund the left.
But if you just layer your political party with people who are perceived as successful by your constituents, you're always got their support. Yeah, bro. It's like. Are you a fan of jazz or Slayer?
Both.
And no. Most people, it's like they just have to say Slayer or they just have to say jazz. Yeah. They can't say, hey, well, I like both of those things. Yeah. You can. Yeah. But you're not who I'm aiming this at.
Yeah. Look, where we started with all this was the public service cuts, right?
Oh yeah,
so
sorry.
It turns out that all of the government, all of the government agencies are bloated and overstaffed. Fuck, except one. The Ministry of Foreign Affairs and Trade, which is exactly the right size. That would be Winnie's ministry, bro. Winston Peters, no cuts to Winston Peters. So it's important for austerity, for responsible fiscal management. Winnie doesn't count. For responsible fiscal, again, Winnie does not count.
Did you know what Winnie's response to that was?
I get to do whatever the fuck I want.
I want business class for all my party.
Yeah. There you go. I want more government spending on my shit. Yeah, the rest of you tighten your belts, you fucking peasants.
See, bro,
if you're not getting a non-means tested pension like me, you're a poor. You didn't work hard enough.
Now, sorry, while we're going on about this cuts thing, is it Upston?
Louise Upston?
Yeah.
She's a government minister.
Louise up the was.
Yeah.
So she, up the Nas, she's trying to change the criteria for a housing allowance, eh?
Yeah.
While receiving $8,000 a week on top of her salary as a housing allowance?
Yeah, they all do.
Yeah.
They all make fucking $300,000 in Parliament, and then they get $1,000 a week to live in houses that they already own.
Now let's bounce the ball back so more people look at the ball bounce. More people need to know this. Hey, more people need to know that. It's so bullshit that people aren't aware of this stuff.
Yeah.
But I find it specifically entertaining that she's the one currently trying to change the criteria, because they don't all receive $1,000. They all receive assistance. Yeah. But she is on like $308,000 a year and is getting a hand.
Yeah.
So Go fuck yourself.
Yeah, bro. Yeah. That's it's a two-tiered system, bro, and they like it that way. And I'm sure I've made the argument before that the only thing conservatives really believe in is exceptionalism, is that they know when the rules can be broken or when systems need to bend for the greater good. That's all. That's the only thing they believe in. Okay, the way that they said they're going to do these public service cuts is AI, guys.
Yeah.
AI's gonna do it. Isn't that great fucking news? Oh boy. Check this out. Now, Willis was asked if she uses AI or her office uses AI. She says they do use it to improve spelling and grammar in speeches and not much else. Holy fuck! Spell check has existed for at least 2 decades before LLMs were a thing.
Well,
so
we are
she's going,
trying
the AI revolution is the fucking Microsoft Word spell checker. That's going to do 9,000 jobs. The spell checker that those people with those jobs have had the entire fucking time. I had spell checker as a kid. It has nothing to fucking do with AI. You put an LLM in between that, you get hallucinations and wrong shit.
They are trying to use AI to create a video of their moldy reporter lady calling that other fella a faggot.
Oh, nice. Okay, so there's 2 sides of the coin, you're saying.
You can make up for it with one grand gesture. It's politics.
I suppose so. So that was interesting. The AI that famously can't do anything is now going to do a lot of government work. Fuck, there's one more AI thing, bro.
No, we're still going on this stuff because I'd like to know where in the public sector this is going to be implemented.
So not cops, don't worry. The cops have been offered a 0.6% pay rise and are now performing illegal industrial action because that, with inflation, they're giving a pay cut to the police every single year. So not the police, don't worry about that. Not healthcare, don't worry about that. Not prisons, lots of those guys are going to jail for fucking
hooking cunts up, eh?
Hooking cunts up.
Yeah, bro, I saw that.
It's good. The privatization of the prisons has been working out great. If you were worried that it's something important, don't worry. But also that 14% might be more like 24% of
what
the places they do cut it.
Is it's gonna be like the people that are gonna be cut are gonna be the people like who have integrity and have been in their position for ages and know how it all works.
Yeah.
And you're going to take that one special cog out and it's going to all fall apart.
Yeah.
All across the board.
Yeah.
Yeah. It almost feels like intentional.
This is conservative strategy. They gut the public service and then they go, it doesn't even work. What the fuck are we paying for this for? Private should do this.
So you would have seen the shit about changing the state housing percentage. From 25 to 30.
Yeah. So if you're fucked enough that you need a government house, they're going to make your life a bit harder.
Yeah.
So rather than and the argument that they use is it's not fair on people who have jobs and can't make ends meet. It's like, how about we fix that? Like, why do we have the term the working poor? Why don't we fix some of the things that mean if you have a full-time job, you can't fucking feed your family?
But if you can't, hang on, were you in a state house because you needed a hand? And we gave you a hand?
Yeah.
Okay, so you've had a hand.
Yeah.
Okay, get the fuck out and go and live somewhere you can afford.
Fine.
Wait, we can't afford it.
Yeah.
That's why we haven't moved out. We can't afford it. We've been priced out of the market.
Now you have to not kick them out.
Unfortunately, because if you turn the book that I'm showing you over, on the other side here is being homeless is illegal. You're like,
yeah, bro.
Oh, fuck you. Just say it. I'm sick of this.
Yeah.
I'm real over this.
Yeah.
Just say the thing out loud.
Yeah, I reckon, bro.
Come on. This is getting dumb. I saw one about do you know about the dudes in Auckland who are doing Bike for Life where they're hood tours? No. It's just heaps of cunts on bikes, bro. Like getting all together. They're talking to the cops about it. Fun.
Nice.
Get people having fun. Getting out.
Yeah, nice.
Get off your fucking console.
Sure.
Get your blood going. Go and ride a bike with your friends.
Yeah, tight.
And they're like trying to get fellas together and get a group so they can say, this is how you do that.
Yeah.
Don't go and weave through the traffic. Don't go and be a clown.
Yeah.
So they're trying to educate fellas while getting them into better lives and better lifestyle routines and shit.
Right.
You know, just trying to be good.
Yeah.
Fuck, bro. The backlash of these cunts is insane. Because I don't know if you know, due to certain hip-hop artists and shit like Fortnite, balaclavas are cool.
Right.
They're not associated with crime like they used to be.
Okay.
Yeah, so these little fellas are doing wheelies and wearing balaclavas. It's out fucking outrageous, Mike. Yeah, bro, no shit. People,
sure.
I listen to
these little cunts. They're all soft and they're pieces of shit, and they'll never amount to anything because they spend all their time inside. There's one outside. What the fuck is he doing out here?
Yeah,
he doesn't even have a PlayStation.
So I listen to News Talk ZB while I'm at work now. I'm driving around in this van.
Nasty. I can actually see it in your eyes that you do that.
Yeah, bro. Know thy enemy. And every day I go, get fucked. How can they be saying this shit? Until this came up, this Bike for Life thing. Mm-hmm. And the two dudes I listened to, and by the way, one of them made Back of the Y, sitting up on a fucking high horse now, Matt Heath.
Is he?
Yeah. No, I love Matt Heath, but I love that he's doing this role too.
Yeah, sure.
Anyway, they
you either fucking die a hero or live long enough to see yourself become the villain, my friend.
Yep. And that's what he's doing. Fucking big ups.
Yeah, bro.
Well,
Jeremy Wells too, bro.
Yeah. They were talking about this. Oh, yeah. Borman was on their podcast, by the way.
Who, Jeremy Wells' podcast?
Yeah. On the ACC Howraki or some shit.
I'd say it's a bit of a step down from what he's done previously, but...
We did it first. That's all I'm going to say. No matter how successful their cunt gets.
Yeah. He'll always have an asterisk on his Wikipedia because he appeared on this fucking show.
And just use slurs every time the cameras weren't going.
He did. It was shocking. You guys should hear what we cut.
Shocking.
Fucking hell. Virulent.
Yeah.
Virulent.
No, it's... These guys were talking about the bikes, and we're like, awesome. This is such a great thing to hear. And like, the bigger this gets, because they're bringing the police in and stuff to talk to the guys and trying to explain like, hey, we don't care. Just, we don't want you to die or someone to get hurt. Do it this way. And it's awesome. They had like 200 people at the last one. Cool. And like, they got community volunteers, and it's building this whole buzz.
Yeah, nice.
Fuck, bro. People are furious, eh?
Yeah.
And it's that, like, listening to these people ring in and send texts being like, some of these people are, wearing balaclavas and doing wheelies.
Uh-huh.
What?
Yeah. Who
really?
cares? He's not a fucking terrorist. Who cares?
You can't tell me that cunts wearing masks is a problem.
Yeah, bro. I was going to say that before.
Yeah. I can't tell who he is. Lady, you think they all look the same, and you spent 3 years not being able to see any of them anyway.
Yeah, bro.
If anything, you've probably got worse at identifying different ones.
Yeah. They used to demand they hide their faces.
Yes.
Shocking.
Yeah, and I just think it's stink-ass that these fellas are trying to do something mean.
Yeah.
And it's like, there's fucking generations this.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, a generation tries to do something.
Sure, bro.
They're doing something.
Yeah,
and it's just the terror. And like the funny thing was the News Talk ZB guys were like, hey, if someone's doing something and it's intimidating, that's different from them coming to intimidate you.
Yes, it is. It's very different.
Bro, it was one of the few times that I listened to this station and I was like, thank fuck.
You can lift weights in your front yard with your shirt off, smoking a cigarette and listening to Metallica. There's no fucking rules against it. And if some bitch is walking past with her dog and gets upset, you didn't do anything to her.
These guys keep saying, if you have 20 dudes, white guys in Lycra, are you intimidated?
No.
No, you're not.
They
pointed it out. They were like, no,
and they
you're
have
not.
Fiery tempers too, and still no one's
And they got
intimidated.
clippy shoes and stuff. They sound like you're talking to a satyr. I used to work in a bar, so I couldn't see their legs, and I used to imagine them as goat people.
That's fucking awesome.
Yeah, because they'd be like, I can't believe this. Clock, clack, clack. It was so funny. And his mate had come over like, clock, 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 clock. Just calm down, Jerry. Like, fuck, it was good, eh? I used to love that shit. But sorry, it's just really, it's just, man, you fellas will yell at anything, eh?
Yeah, bro.
Like, that's really what it felt like.
Yeah, look, I don't... This is not a question that I would ask unless News Talk ZB was in the conversation, but what's the demographic of these young people on bikes? Could I guess it, like by the tone of ZB being apocalyptic? Could I guess the demographics at play in here?
You couldn't guess it because the word I'm thinking of isn't part of what you'll use.
I see.
And when I say isn't one you'll use, I mean like for safety.
Yeah. It would be safer not to use certain words like the ones in the Thomas the Tank Engine book.
They're like Jahedo. Yeah.
I don't know what that is.
Jahedo?
I don't know what that is.
Think about it. Jahedo. moving the fuck on.
Check it out. This the other bit of AI news. I wanted to talk about it last week, but we got a little sidetracked.
Sorry.
That guy Mark Andreessen. We talked about him. He's the guy who has no introspection.
Yeah, point head.
Yeah, the pointy head guy. Yeah, the cone head motherfucker.
Yeah.
Right.
Thinks introspection is bad.
Yeah, very dangerous human being that thinks like that. He published his instructions that he gives to his AI as ChatGPT or whatever, and he's like, this is a skill issue if the AI doesn't work for you. Here's the instructions that I use for my AI. Fucking, here's the gems in this thing, bro. It says, part of his instructions to the AI is, don't make any mistakes. He's a fucking genius. The programmers should have thought of that, to just don't hallucinate or make any mistakes. This is his instructions to his AI, to his LLM, is don't hallucinate or make any mistakes.
Are we supposed to tell it that?
I think Mark Andreessen is retarded, and somehow he's managed to fucking finagle his way up to being a billionaire with his arms linked with the US government.
Is it ChatGPT Penny or something? Like he calls it a girl?
Almost certainly a girl.
Yeah, of course he does.
Yeah, but I can't believe that he had that he's got the audacity in his worldview and his actions to, as someone who's invented computer software, to look at an LLM and go, I know how to solve it hallucinating and making mistakes. I'll tell it to not make any mistakes.
Now,
and this guy's looked at as someone who fucking matters. I couldn't believe it.
Are we not just the Bob Dylan fans mad he went electric?
No, I don't think so.
Because the electric guitar has done irreparable damage to the planet.
Sure, yeah.
Yeah.
Who could argue with that, yeah.
It fucking has. There's families abandoned due to it and shit. Heroin. Cunts have fucking died.
Heroin was its own thing. That didn't have much to do with electric guitar. I mean, people who play electric guitar used it. I understand that, yeah. But you want to talk about jazz or something, there's plenty of that.
Yep.
Yeah.
I wonder, Nah, I can't do it. Everything in my head is no, Jared, it's going to be used for evil.
We were talking about, we referenced the homeless a little bit, bro. There's the move on orders bill in New Zealand.
What do you reckon of these?
So that part, I read it. I don't know if you've read it. It's quite open-ended in its wording, It's one of those things that says, this isn't the exact language, but it says, intimidating others or behaving in a way that disturbs the peace or may disturb the peace. It's one of those things where the cops, it's intentionally vague, so that, for instance, if an, I don't know, Israeli minister visited New Zealand for some reason, they've already got this in the pocket. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
As soon as I heard that they're doing move on orders for the homeless, I was like, oh fuck, you guys are helping the homeless? They're like, no. I was like, oh fuck. So you're killing the homeless? And they're like, no, we're not doing that either. I was like, oh, well, I don't want anything in between those two things. I'd rather help them. I can understand if you're going to kill them, but I don't want anything in between those two things. I don't want you taking tax money and using it to make defensive architecture to make their fucking lives worse and more uncomfortable. Spending my money that you took at the point of a gun to punish the least of us for trying to fucking exist. There's nothing. You can either help them, or my less preferred option, you can kill them. Don't do something in between those two things.
I have an idea.
What they can stop is homelessness outside the Deloitte building by going, get the fuck over to Newtown.
I've got an idea.
What?
I know an easy way that you could fix the homeless problem in New Zealand.
I'm listening.
Legalize marijuana and use the money to house them. It will take 6 months.
Yeah. You see this. You see homelessness tackled in other countries where they go, "Well, so here's what we did: we built them homes."
We gave them chances.
That was it. Yeah,
we gave them chances, warm rooms.
Yeah,
and a roof. And it turns out they were all really nice guys.
Turns out some of them needed more support or mental health support or addiction or whatever. Lots of them just needed a fucking house, dude.
I think it's hilarious when they're like, "Do you see all the crazy homeless people?"
Yeah,
like. Yeah, my country sucks.
Yeah, bro.
That's all I think about it.
Yeah.
There's places in New Zealand that are dumping grounds for mental health issues.
Yeah, bro, big time.
People that run out of gears.
Yeah.
Bro, I was thinking about it with that shit. I've got a family member that's Down syndrome.
Yeah.
And I was like, true. So you take out one car crash and that fella's where?
Yeah.
Where do you put him?
Yeah.
I know where you put him.
Yeah.
You put him in the cheapest, dumbest, shittiest place.
Yeah.
And then you fucking forget about him
Yep.
and act like you did something.
Yep.
oh, well, that's because good people exist, and they know that.
Yeah.
That's what they're preying on.
Yeah,
that's why it's bullshit.
Yeah.
That's the kicker of this whole thing, is when they're like, yeah, we're removing these benefits for these things. It's like, why? And they don't say it. And this is what makes me angry.
Yeah.
They should just say the thing.
Yeah.
The reason we're cutting these benefits is because you won't let them die.
Yeah.
Thank you, people.
Yeah.
You're all wonderful Kiwis.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
we're taking this money and we're fucking off. That's what they should say. In the same way that when it's like, oh, we're fucking over all these government houses.
Yeah.
Why? What color are those people?
Yeah.
Hey, let's do these.
I'll give you a hint. There's 2 government agencies out of the 37 that exist that still have Te Reo Māori names. Yeah, I'll give you a fucking hint why they're punishing the state housing, bro.
Of course.
Yeah.
That's what I mean. I'm over it.
Yeah.
Just say it.
Yeah, bro.
I think it's dumb now. I think all you're doing is
David
making
Seymour will
more,
say it, bro.
I think all you're doing is making more gang members.
Yeah.
I think there's going to be a class war soon, and it's going to be perpetrated.
I think that's
and
it.
it's going to be perpetrated a lot like the Cold War.
Yeah.
It won't be violence. It will be fucking weird infrastructure fuck-ups versus weird financial fuck-ups.
Yeah, bro.
Because that's how we've stacked the deck. That's how we stack the deck. All these people are working the fucking weird finance security issues. All of that stuff is going to go out the fucking window for certain people.
Yeah, bro.
And then on the other side, certain bridges aren't going to work. Certain roads are going to be closed.
Yeah.
I think people need to realize that it's very easy to isolate Wellington.
Yeah.
Because
it is.
Because everybody that controls those fucking roads is bigger than us. Mm-hmm. And when I say that, I mean their group. I don't mean individually.
No, I understand.
Yeah. I think it needs to be looked at. And I think, those ads that are like, there could be an earthquake in New Zealand.
Yeah.
And we won't be able to get to everybody.
Yeah.
That's why you need this.
Yeah, sure.
Which is another way of saying, fuck some of yous.
Yeah, sure,
yeah,
bro.
We're going to spend all the money saving the rich people.
Yeah.
And you cunts can fucking eat each other for a weekend.
Yeah, totally.
We'll nuke it when you're fucking done and just clear it all
out. We're going to get to Burfamore and Whitby and Aro Valley, and we might miss parts like,
Yeah.
Waitangirua and fucking Newtown Road,
yeah,
but they might just kind of get left by the wayside.
Yeah, well, I think that is, I think that's how they think with everything.
Yeah.
I don't think it's localized to emergencies.
Yeah.
I think it's entirely possible.
Try to get that, yeah.
All of this shit that's going on with the government and, hey, we shouldn't help these people, or like... How come anytime Samantha Paul brings up a point, they're like, does she still want to defend the police or defund the police?
Yeah.
It's like, you fellas sound like the dude that goes, oh, my product at my checkout isn't scanning. Is it free?
Yeah, bro.
And he thinks he's a
People think that's
genius.
The funniest shit in the world, hey? Bro, I've noticed, like, builders, they think stealing is, like, the funniest joke that they can possibly set up. And also they steal.
Bro, do you know who finds it funnier than builders?
Who's that?
Police officers.
Really?
Yeah, bro. One guy was like, it's not scanning.
Yeah.
Didn't even have to use my card. I get it for free. I was like, what's your card? And he's like, I was a police officer. I was like, bro, I'm charging you 3 times as much now.
Yeah.
Just because of Yavon McSkimming.
Yeah, bro.
And he went, bro. I went, nah, cuzzy. Come on. You hate all the gang members because of like 4 of them.
Yeah, that's right, bro. You're part of the thin blue line. Because if you are, fuck you.
Dude, what's that fucking guitar riff from the English one? The Bill. Everybody's now watched The Bill.
I was going fucking nuts listening to the radio last week because Labour was on saying we'll fund 3 free doctor's visits for everybody. So universally, you can go to the doctor 3 times before it costs you any fucking money. And the pushback on it was fucking crazy. Like, we can't afford that. You just throw money away so that people who don't even need it can get healthcare. It obviously has to be targeted. I'm like, when they were in office, they were saying that we should focus on Māori healthcare because they have way worse health outcomes, and you lost your fucking minds.
Yep.
And all of these people were like, what? You can't make it targeted. If it's going to be fair, it has to be for everybody. And Labour comes out and goes, okay, for everybody. They go, what the fuck is wrong with you? It has to be targeted.
Bro, I've just thought of something. This is why the Labour Department needs a me.
The Labour Department or the Labour Party?
Labour Party.
Right.
They need a me.
They do need. They need a piece of shit.
Do
Absolutely.
you know why?
Yeah.
Straight away. Oh, are we going through all the stuff we pay and seeing who doesn't need it?
Yeah.
I'd like to add the superannuation.
Yeah, bro. Yeah.
Let's check who doesn't need any money out of that.
Yeah.
Because I bet there's a few fucking people using it for trips to Spain.
Yeah,
you know,
bro.
like,
Hard out.
and no offense, oldies, I fucking totally get it.
Yeah.
But you should get one trip to Spain every like 5 years.
Yeah, bro.
You shouldn't get to go every year
Yeah.
if you're the only cunt left in your fucking family.
Yeah.
You-
Bro, Winston Peters was getting the pension, and he was fucking cheating and getting more than he should have. Remember?
Good. Yes. Winston.
Oh, man.
Nah, it's bullshit. If you're gonna check, like, oh, we're pretty sure this solo mum,
Yeah.
she might have a boyfriend living at her house.
Yeah.
Cut the fucking bitch off.
Yeah.
And then it's like, oh, wait a minute. This old couple rents their batch out at Whangamata.
Yeah.
And they get an income from that they just, hey, hang on a minute. Hey, well, they worked for that batch.
They sure did, mate.
That's not the same thing we were talking about.
Yeah. So Australia just expanded their capital gains tax, and what else did they do? The rollback of negative gearing, and one other thing. And I'm so torn because that's a positive liberal economic thing to do, but at the same time they're very authoritarian, and you can get arrested for wearing a shirt over there, bro.
I reckon, fuck it, let's just do it. Superannuation versus the benefit.
Yeah.
Cage fighting.
Yeah,
Fellas
yes.
just get paired up like jury duty.
Yeah.
And whoever wins
can
gets their
decide.
fucking thing.
Yeah, bro, yeah,
no,
yeah.
they don't decide. They just win.
Oh, yeah?
It's like a fucking 22-year-old who smoked cones all day and has no cardio.
Right.
Versus a jogging expert who's 84.
Yeah.
Yeah, and they have to fight.
Yep.
Yeah, and the winner gets their benefit.
I would watch it.
Yeah, we should just like kidnap cunts and make it and film it on YouTube or something. Live stream it on Kick. They'll let us do it.
Yeah. Hey, we didn't talk about Maiki Sherman or any of that, eh?
Where do you fall on this scale?
What do you mean? Where do I fall on this scale?
Why did she say it?
Well, now that's not confirmed. So the way that it came out, in the Maiki Sherman was the political editor for TVNZ. And another journalist said something to her that she considered a very mean, how did she say, like a nasty, vindictive personal attack or something. I've heard rumors of what it was. It's the kind of thing that gets you called the F slur.
That's what I was just about to say.
Yeah, bro.
Can we pause? I need to go to the bathroom.
Okay, bro. It's Tunnel Talk, everybody. Did I get it in the right spot?
You did. That was brilliant.
God, I fucking rule.
Fucking awesome.
That's like fucking threading it, looking at waveforms. You understand how this fucking brain...
You almost said threading the needle, eh?
Almost.
And you knew not to.
I've been, those Scientology speedruns?
Yeah.
They did another one, this time with dwarves. A fucking beautiful. Chef's kiss. I was so happy.
Yeah. Brilliant.
Yeah, bro. I am kind of a sucker in that way. Like, if you take something that's already funny and put dwarves in it, and I'm slapping my knees, eh?
Bro, one of the best Jackass skits was when...
it's a midget brawl?
No, it's like they're running through India.
Oh, yeah, that's great.
And it was Wee Man being chased by Preston Lacey.
Yeah, bro.
And then there's like 4 guys having smokes and they watch it run past.
Yeah, bro.
And then he runs back and it's Preston Lacey being chased by like 20 guys.
Yeah, bro. Yeah, it's amazing. I love that. There's another quick tunnel talk that I wanted to bring in.
Just a sec.
Yeah.
Midget wrestling?
I don't know about it. I assume it's a thing.
It's amazing.
Yeah. Like pro wrestling?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Like luchadors.
Oh, yeah.
Way more popular down there.
Yeah,
where they're all masked up and shit.
Yeah, nice.
And they're just little tiny Rey Mysterios doing all the same tricks.
Yeah, good for them.
They're shit at it.
Yeah.
But it's very endearing.
Okay.
I'm a big fan.
I know what I'm doing later.
We're doing later. Sorry, go for your tunnel talk.
There's a news report last week about a big boom heard at Long Bay Beach.
Oi.
Long Bay Beach is about 20 kilometers as the crow flies away from North Head.
Yeah?
Yeah. I've heard no follow-up. I've not been able to get to the bottom of what this was. A huge boom was heard in the air, like 20 k's away from where some people believe a great amount of munitions are buried. Yeah. You could check out our bonus episodes if you want to know more about that. The North Head stuff, really fucking interesting. It's a tunnel mystery. It's great.
There's some cool books on it too.
Yeah, bro.
You have them, don't you? You have one of them.
No, I got one from a library, bro. Well, did you have something else?
I have a mind tunnel.
I'm listening.
You know how horses are builders? We're wrong.
Okay.
Horses. Do you know who the new horses are?
Who's the new horses, Elvis?
Children.
Children are the new horses?
Yep.
In what way?
Horses used to be a necessity.
Mm-hmm.
You needed them for every fucking thing.
Yeah.
Like cities were just covered in horse shit and horses.
Yeah, bro.
You couldn't do anything without a fucking horse.
Yeah.
There are still jobs to this day
that
you can't do without a horse.
Okay.
But in
like horse racing.
like farmers like getting upset. Farmers getting upset in hills.
Yeah, sure.
You can't do it on bikes and stuff.
Okay.
But for people that have horses these days, it's because they genuinely love them and have chosen
they want horses
to take this on.
Yeah.
And it changes their whole life.
Right.
And they become like horse people.
They become horse people.
Yeah, horse girls are cool.
Horse girls are fucking weirdos, bro.
Yeah, bro.
It's a very knowing laugh.
Yeah, bro. Anyway, then old Henry Ford just slaps his cock on the table and everything changes.
Yeah, big old Nazi salute, bro.
Yeah, bro.
Fucking
eating plants. Hey, like, I'm gonna live forever. Here's a car. I'm like, yeah, Nazis might be onto it, and this Disney guy knows what he's talking about.
Yeah, bro.
And then he's suddenly like, sorry, I might have been crazy because of the plants. Anyway, he makes that. Horses fucking out the way.
Yeah.
Fuck, we got heaps of horses. What do we do? I don't know. Do the same thing we did with the last thing we enslaved. Race them. Anywho, kids.
Yeah.
They're the thing now. You don't need them the same way. They used to be necessities. You used to need them in the field.
You needed
or in
them
the
for
family
harvest
store.
or whatever, sure, bro, yeah.
Yeah, and the retirement plan and all that sort of shit. And they're gone. You don't need that. All of those factors are irrelevant now in most cases.
Yeah.
Yeah, so now it's like people who are having kids, it's like...
So it's like it's very poor people having them by accident or rich people having them as like a luxury.
But yeah, even the accident thing, that's lazy.
Yeah.
You can easily not have them.
Yeah.
You know, there's
you could, like, but I don't know if you know this, but feels really good.
But yeah, and so do steers.
Yeah, bro. Yeah.
It's just one of those ratchet combinations. But it's interesting to think of that, of like the glamorizing of having kids. Yeah. Like it was always drummed in.
Yeah.
That having a house and having kids and making family and, you know, all that shit. That's your security. That's how you make sure you're sorted. And
I don't think that's a good reason to have kids.
I don't think so either.
Yeah.
That's what I'm trying to say. Is I think it's weird that was so drummed into people.
Yeah, bro.
And to think of it now like in the same way that you think of horses.
Yeah.
Like everybody just got married and had kids.
Yeah.
And then they're like, fuck, sweet. Whew. Now when I get old, someone will make sure I don't die. Like that was your insurance policy.
Yeah, sure, bro.
You had to do it so you
can live longer. Yeah.
Yeah.
If no one takes care of you when you're old, you die.
Yeah. So it's weird to think that we're programmed that way.
Yeah.
Like when dude's going out looking for pussy, bro. Mm-hmm. And it's like, fuck, calm down, you desperate cunt. And he's like, but my bloodline. It's so hard case. Like, no wonder they're all like that.
Yeah.
Like, no wonder there's like rapists and poon hounds out there.
Yeah.
When everybody's had it drilled into them that's all you fucking. Yeah, it's a real interesting concept.
Your brain's telling you to do it too.
Yeah,
you're like wired to do it, you know.
Of course you are.
Yeah.
But you're also like you're supposed to do. You're wired to like make shit better too.
Yeah.
But you can ignore that part.
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah. That's what I mean. It's like, oh, it's a biological imperative.
Yeah.
Fuck, so is cleaning, cunt.
Yeah.
You ain't doing that. That's where it gets weird.
Yeah.
I just thought it was interesting to compare it.
That is interesting.
Of like,
yeah.
Wow, there's probably a long list of shit that like it almost becomes obsolete.
Yeah.
Just because of the progression.
It'd be interesting to see what a generation of kids who are born from luxury rather than necessity, like what that manifests as. Like,
well, it's interesting.
Probably a lot of not giving a fuck, right?
Probably.
Yeah.
I think it's interesting to think of like, social dynamics across the world, like have kids and stuff. They probably needed soldiers and more people and all that shit, so it's drummed in over time that we need to just, that's why it's like we need to make more people.
Yeah.
And they're like, oh, it feels real good, so they're all gonna do it.
Yeah.
It's a great design. It just keeps fucking propagating.
Yeah.
But like, it's such a weird concept to think it might stop.
I mean, like a solar flare or a fucking meteor or something. Nuclear Armageddon.
Just humans slowly working out like, like if it got mean for everyone.
Yeah.
Then it would slowly phase out.
Yeah.
And then we die. Or we do it in a lab, I guess, probably.
I could talk about why I chose to have children if that wasn't too close to therapy instead of podcast. Now, what we could talk about is dog rape.
That's a way better segue.
I'm really sorry for that segue.
No, you're not.
If you might have heard a stinger just now and all this fucking goes into the ether and is never heard again, but if you're still with us, listener.
Now.
Yeah.
I'd like to file this in the folder. I told you so.
Yeah, dog. Yeah.
Because when you hear the people who are like in direct contact with the prisoners and they're playing Far Cry in real life. They're like running to the fences and writing down shit.
Yeah.
And getting in contact with prisoners directly and then running back.
Yeah.
And you're like, it sounds like a movie or a video game or whatever. And it's like, well, that does happen. And when you hear the shit that goes down, it's horrific.
Yeah.
And humans are terrible. Everybody knows humans can be real ratchet. But they fucking train their dogs to do this.
Yeah.
This isn't just like a one-off where a dog was all fucking a psycho dog and they all thought it was funny.
Yeah.
No, they straight up.
Now that I don't know like how systematized it is or whatever. What I did see in the wild this week was the Israeli Institute of New Zealand Twitter account, which is like a known quantity. They show up and call people anti-Semitic for all kinds of reasons. Posting a AI video of a dog saying that the Palestinian that the dog had raped was consensual and that the Palestinian had enjoyed it. And I put my phone down and I hung my head and I fucking shed a tear. Like,
fair enough,
dog.
man.
What the fuck? That's such a confluence of the most horrible things all concentrated into this one thing. And I think if I saw that as a screenshot, I wouldn't have believed it. If I'd seen it from a different account, I would have gone like, this is some shitlord trying to make Israel look bad, right? Like, but seeing it in the wild like that, seeing somebody like celebrated in that really grotesque and offensive way, man,
I think it
hurt me. It hurt my feelings.
I mean this in no disrespect to you, but I hope it did.
Yeah,
because like Israel's one of those things that when you know about the Epstein files and everything's on the table, so it is with Israel.
Yeah.
So it is with everything.
Sure.
The Crown, the Chinese, the Koreans, every fucking thing is unfortunately way fucking worse. You know, like I was cracking up at if the MK Ultra tests prove trauma makes you easier to control.
Yeah.
Is that why they gave us all little pocket computers and then just fake flag everything?
Yeah, bro, that's why they fucking brought TV screens into the classroom to make us watch 9/11, dog.
Yeah, bro. Yeah. I think that's what it all was. I think it's completely believable.
Yeah.
That they did these studies and were like, "Oh fuck, hang on.
Yeah.
If we put all of this shit together, we could pull off something fucking incredible." And it worked.
There's definitely shady people with billions of dollars working against the interest of common people. And if Epstein's anything to judge by, they do it in a lot of weird, fucked up ways too, bro.
And I think...
And that's stuff's real. At least that he's talking about doing it with people who have the ability to do it and directly, yeah.
Now, an interesting thing with the Epstein... I know we're going all over the place here. Yeah. The interesting thing with that is that the child rape and the eating people and babies and all that sort of shit, it sort of does a lot of distracting from the fact he was trying to control the flow of science. Like,
yeah.
That's way scarier than anything
it's
else.
More ghoulish in some ways.
That's
yeah.
worse than ghoulish.
Yeah.
That's like, what's the name of the Lord of the Rings guy? And he whispers in the king's ear all the time.
Tongue.
Bro, and you're controlling the flow of information to the king.
Yeah.
And you know cold fusion exists, but you just keep killing the scientists or anti-grav or any of that.
Yeah.
Like, bro, your job is to control the flow of science to humanity.
Yeah, bro.
You're like reverse Prometheus.
Yeah. Hey,
Prometheus,
and we
the god
only
that
know
gave
about
us
him,
fire.
and we only know about him because he's a pedophile. Like if he's not a pedophile, this isn't news, and we never find out about it.
Dude,
yeah,
it's insane what that is. So, not only is it possibly the worst thing you've ever fucking heard of, and it's him filming it, being like, because he couldn't, I don't know, for the fuck of it, he wasn't into it. He just filmed them all. He just gave them all the resources to let it happen. He did his own little fucked up shit, but his job was to get scientists and influence scientists and find out what people were working on, so he could stop where energy fucking innovation was going to happen.
Well, so he can fuck around. There's plenty of...
I think that's what I mean. He was fucking around.
We're saying the same thing.
Oh, cool,
cool. There's some of his emails
I need to grab a beer, but
that's
keep
all right,
going.
bro. There's some of his emails, I forget exactly which one it is, but they ask him like, do you have dirt on the Prince of Saudi Arabia or something? And he just responds, not for email. So you're scratching the surface of the worst and most fucked up things that he was doing through. So this is what an unscrupulous guy was prepared to do through channels that he had good reason to know were going to come to light someday.
I think his PDD stuff was a side hustle.
Yeah.
I think he got extra points with intelligence. Like, I think he
it's a blackmail operation.
I think, but I think he had a job, which is the science control. I think his job was to look out over the planet and find innovation at all times. Yeah. Keep tabs on it. Yeah. Do his little blackmail island and kill them if they advanced. I think that was his job. And I think he was P-Diddying out the other side and realized, oh, fuck,
so that's why he's getting Bill Gates and fucking magicians and shit out there, bro.
Yeah, I think that's where the celebrities all kick in and shit, because he realizes
David Copperfield,
I think blackmailing a celebrity like Will Smith into fucking gay guys on his island and then saying, hey, I've got the evidence. Yeah. I think that's a side hustle.
Sure.
I think that's how this works. Their island is a side hustle.
Yeah.
He lets terrible shit go down. He was sacrificing whatever the fuck you want. You hear that guy talk, bro, he is a fucking businessman.
Yeah.
I mean accent alone.
Sure, bro, yeah.
I'm not talking about his vocabulary. Yeah. I think he's around enough smart people to pick up words.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I think his job was I'm there. He's the filter. He stops humans from getting to the next level.
Yeah.
I seriously think that was his job.
On purpose.
Yes.
At the direction of
whoever the
nefarious actors.
The nefarious. I think all this, like, it really made me think. I was like, all the child trafficking, fucking all that shit. It's so horrible. You would only look at that as a human.
Yeah.
If you sit back and look at it from a sales and business point of view,
right,
they're doing way worse shit. The idea that they're sacrificing children, that's just horrifying. They're probably doing it.
Right.
But I think it's a smokescreen because they're actually controlling that fossil fuels are the only things, like all that sort of shit.
Yeah, bro.
They're killing scientists. They're all this sort of stuff. And they've been doing it the whole time.
Yeah.
I think they have.
Yeah,
but
bro.
I think it's a weird part of growing up and realizing the tinfoil hat. Bro, I got tinfoil fillings. Like, I got metal in my head already. I'm fucked. I'm not. This is where you get it. The child trafficking and all that shit is the side hustle.
Yeah.
He's doing way worse stuff
I think there's a lot of truth in what you're
damages humanity on a way bigger level, and that's his job.
Yeah.
It was to sit there and stop innovation and control it and leak it. And that's why it's like, hey, here's 9/11, and 2 years later they're like, and the internet in your pocket.
Yeah.
It's all connected. Because then they're pumping you with the worst shit all the time. And somebody else is like, I'll make the algorithm if I can make the money off the algorithm.
Yeah.
And it's all this weird, super connected mess of bullshit. But I think, the worst part about it is realizing that Epstein shit is a side hustle.
Yeah.
That's a very scary concept.
The part of it that people care about is not the main thing that he was up to.
The worst thing you could imagine is not the thing
it's
that's
not the worst
part.
thing that was going on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because you're not even smart enough. We're not. I'm not saying I'm smarter. No one is smart enough to comprehend the ideas of what these guys were stopping.
Well, you wouldn't... Regular people don't think of evil at that scale. Like, we might think of evil like taking something that's not ours or hitting someone, or like you think of evil at the scale that you can achieve evil. Like, we can't comprehend the scale of evil that he was doing.
I think, he's like a foot soldier.
Yeah.
Who got exposed for a side hustle.
Yeah.
I think he's, if you were to scale it, he's like one of those 12 prison guys that got done.
Yeah.
He just shit at his job.
Yeah.
But his job was to stop innovation.
Yeah.
And that's why, in the same way that America pulled out of the World Health Organization and heaps of cunts started curing cancer.
Yeah, well, that was the stories coming out, right?
Well,
but I can't help but notice there's still a lot of cancer.
Oh, definitely. Because they're like, we beat this one. So cool, there's like 1,000. And they're like, well, we had no wins, so fuck up.
Yeah,
I think that's cool.
Oh, yeah.
But it's a ridiculous concept that this is the Epstein's like the only one of it.
Yeah.
Everybody should agree that that's...
The odds that we found the only one is just not realistic.
Yeah. And unfortunate as... it sucks.
Yeah.
I get it.
Yeah.
But you should definitely realize the scale of which we're trapped.
Yeah, bro. Yeah.
The size of the dome, perhaps.
Yes.
I don't know how to say this the right way, but when you realize that, there's like everybody it's in our generation heard about the Kiwi guy that invented a car that could run on water, and he got killed.
No, I didn't hear
Never
about
heard that.
I don't think so.
Oh, I've heard that heaps, bro.
Oh, yeah.
All over New Zealand, I've heard that.
Sure.
And apparently that's happened like 8 times. I think of it as an urban legend.
Yeah.
But you also see shit where the way these guys who have done it have died is like, oh, fuck, there could be. And then you find out that there's like cunts like Epstein who were going out of their way to live next to labs and just blackmail those cunts as hard as he can. That's when he realized, oh, fuck, I could do this to celebrities.
Yeah.
And I could get all that sweet advertising money.
Yeah,
It was very smart.
Yeah.
But
did you know that he won the lottery 2 days after he was first convicted for sex crimes in Florida? Mm-hmm. So 2 days after that, he won like an $85 million lottery.
Yep.
What are the odds, right?
Do you know he had an office on Harvard campus?
No, I didn't know that.
Yep.
Yep.
Just 3-minute walk from the science block.
True, bro. Horrifying. It's all horrifying.
I find it very, very weird.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is weird, and we're never getting answers on where it goes. So we'll be left to speculate about the worst things. Though,
yeah. If you think the idea that Epstein shit is being a side hustle is too unbelievable, what you need to remember is that the IDF trains dogs to rape prisoners.
That's been our show. Good night. Good night, everybody.
Evil knows no bounds.
Did you say something about evil knows?
Evil knows no bounds.
That's like a tattoo that you should get across your A Jewish guy gets it as like a gang tattoo on his back, bro, like the big arch. Evil knows no bounds.
Holy fuck! That's the worst thing you've ever said.
We brought it into the station.
That's oh no, bro. That's your gang tattoo.
We have to get out of here now.
Oh no, you terrible pieces.
I don't want to hear the segments prior.
I gotta say,
I just want to hear the tunneling part. In my heart I have but one desire, an underground tube, the dank and the glue.